When you get into Guardians, and I promise we'll get obviously into Suicide Squad, but like when you get in there, when you look back on that experience, is there anything about helming that film that you cringe at in terms of like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing in that, at least that respect. Obviously it came out pretty damn well, but
No.
like, was there anything you were kind of like, no, you were ready. You had all the tools.
Totally ready. I had every tool available to me to do that movie. So I had been making, I think if you ask me the one thing that I cringe about, it probably isn't the thing that you would expect, but I've been far under budget on all of my movies, including Suicide Squad. And that's a very unusual thing in Hollywood. But I'm not very selfish. I have a producer hat on because I started making $350,000 movies. I made an entire feature film for $1,500 one time. So I always have this producer hat on to like rush and get things done. And at times that took precedence over taking my time and making sure I got done what I did correctly. And that could be in a shot, that could be in somebody's performance. And it also caused me a lot of grief. I didn't enjoy the experience because I was so filled with fear about getting that next shot.
Right.
So I think that was really, it took me through past Guardians 2 to get rid of that completely. And I'm still under budget. I'm still fast, and I love being fast. It's cool. I feel responsible doing it. I like doing it. It makes it more fun to make a movie. But if I don't get something, I take my time and I make sure I get it right.
I would assume also the pleasant, hopefully not surprised, because you were hoping, I'm sure, going into Guardians that you would maintain some authorship over it. But like, it's still kind of shocking to think that, again, you were able to make your film even within the context of the larger MCU. Did you have trepidation at the time that you were going to be able to be true to yourself, or were you like kind of stealing yourself for like at some point they're going to come in and kind of like listen, take this
I went
thing
in
over?
I went in and pitched totally what Guardians was to Kevin and Lou. Now, today I might go, you hear stories about people that pitch exactly what they want and then the studio buys into that and then wants something totally different.
Right.
Maybe I was too naive for that, but I told them exactly what the movie was going to be from the beginning. I knew, and I honestly felt like I was created in a lab. I was grown in a petri dish to make Guardians of the Galaxy. I knew that no one else could do with that movie what I was going to do. So I was incredibly confident with it. I'm maybe overconfident with a lot of things anyway, but I was incredibly confident. And the way I kind of get away doing what I want to do is I'm just never the squeaky wheel. I mean, they had other productions happening at the same time, and they were much more problematic, and I was just not going to be the squeaky wheel. So I sit back, I get all my footage done every day. I make sure the dailies look good, and then I don't get screwed with. And that was the way that was back then. Still, there are things that, I agreed to that small regrets of things that I agreed to that, I wish I hadn't, but nothing very big with Guardians Volume 1.